Okay, good. Oh my god. Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fatima, and today I'm going to be giving you like happy, cozy, feel-good book recommendations. So originally when I thought of this video, I wanted to give you like those like melt your heart types of feels, but there's different like ways to feel like happy and good and have feel-good books, because you can have them that are more like funny, you can have some that are more nostalgic, you can have some that are more fluffy and cute. So I kind of give you all. I mostly focused on the fluffy aspects of it. My first recommendation is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. This one's really cute. It's super fluffy, super cute. It's basically very Harry Potter inspired, and it's about this magical chosen one who ends up potentially with a vampire. It's very cute. It's very much like what you would read with fan fiction, but the more cutesy types of fan fiction, very wholesome ones. So very cute, very Harry Potter-esque inspired. I love it. It's very cute. The next book I'm recommending is The House in the Cerulean Sea. I've talked about this book quite a few times on my channel now at this point. If you don't know, this book is about a magical caseworker who is sent to orphanages and basically assesses whether or not they're fit to run and whether or not they have to get shut down. So one day he gets sent to a particular orphanage and you kind of see his journey from there, and it's so cute. It's so wholesome. I've heard it described as a cozy fantasy. It's a very, very feel-good book. Very cute. I love it. The next one I'm going to recommend is a manga or a manhwa. I believe it's a Korean one. It's called Papa Wolf and the Puppy. I'm gonna put it on screen there. It is so cute. I don't really know how to describe this storyline because it's kind of a bunch of short stories together about Papa Wolf and the boy. It's very cute. Very, very cute. I'm also gonna another manhwa. I believe it's also a manhwa because I don't think it was originally Japanese. I think it was originally Korean. And it's it's very cute, very fun. And it's Seduce the Villain's Father. I'm gonna put it up here. It's basically about how this girl got, there's a lot of mangas and manhwa with this kind of idea, but this girl who gets accidentally transported into one of the books that she was reading, and now she's living as a character in one of those books, and she doesn't want anything bad to happen to one of the characters, so she's trying her best to like change the storyline of it, and it's very cute. Yeah, and her basically, as you can tell from the title, her plan is to seduce the main villain's father. Oh, the next one is so whimsical, so fun. So it plays on a lot of the tropes that you see in shoujo mangas, and it is called Gekin Shouju no Zaki-kun. I could have said that completely wrong. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's very wholesome. It's very cute. It very much takes the tropes that you know in shoujo mangas and then mangas, and twists it on its head, and it's so fun, and it still follows that. It's so much fun and so cute. It's very wholesome. It's very, very feel good. Very slow storyline, but like so much fun. The next book I'm going to say is Act Your Age, Eve Brown. Now this one's a little smuttier, still very wholesome, and it's basically about this girl who is gonna get cut off from the trust fund unless she finds a job. And by sheer accident, she stumbles upon this bed and breakfast and ends up, via circumstances, ends up working there. And she and the manager have a thing going on, I guess. And yeah, so you kind of see their cute little romance blossom. It's the third book in the Brown Sisters trilogy. And the next one I'm gonna say is Howl's Moving Castle. This one is, if you've watched the Studio Ghibli film for Howl's Moving Castle, the feel of this book is very much the same. It's based off this book, so the feeling that you get from watching the movie is very much the same feelings that you would get reading the books. It's a fairly different storyline, like in the movies versus the books, but I really enjoyed both of them, and they were very fun to get through, and very, yeah, I really, really enjoyed Sophie, our main character, in both of these, because despite the circumstances she was dealt with, she still was such a likable and genuinely like, okay, we're gonna get through this, it's fine, we can do this. So yeah, she might be a little insecure, but she's like, I know this is fine, we can get through it. This one is, now I'm trying to kind of transition from the more feel-good wholesome types of wholesome. I did put a smutty one in there. To a more nostalgia one, and that is for me Harry Potter. I'm just gonna write up this chunk of a... Here we go. Harry Potter. If you don't know what Harry Potter is about, it's about this poor abused boy figuring out he is a wizard and getting whisked into a magical world. So yeah, that's what Harry Potter is about, and he's very cute. So the next one in the nostalgia category is the Bone series, and this series is very cute. I read it in elementary school. It is, I don't know if I would really call this story feel good, but I think just because of the nostalgia factor I have with it, it's a very feel good book. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's heavy. Yeah, so it's very cute. Very, yeah, it's about this world where these creatures, these creatures exist, and I think it's low-key based off a Rapunzel type of story. The next ones aren't necessarily fluffy, but they are satisfying. Personally, I find them satisfying and either funny or either feel good or either just satisfying. And I'm gonna say Cemetery Boys, and it's about this trans boy who wants to be seen as a bruja in his family. Yeah, and then to prove that he's actually seen as a boy, he basically does his own ceremony kind of thing, and he ends up summoning a ghost, and he has to solve the mystery of this ghost's life. The next book I'm gonna say is The Lion and the Crow. I read this a while ago, but it's a medieval setting, and there's gay, and there's cute. Yeah, that's all I really remember about this book, to be honest. But I thought it was very satisfying. I thought it was an easy, good read. And it's always great to have queer books. This next category, oh no, not the next category. The next book isn't, I don't think I would say these are fluffy, but atmospheric wise, they're just feel good books. Personally, that's what I feel. And that would be the Wayward Children series. Which follows a bunch of kids who've gone through different doorways and ends up back on Earth. And now they're trying to find ways to get back home to what they decide is their home world and where they feel most comfortable. And it's yeah, I would call this an atmospheric feel good one. And I also say in this same kind of category, The Night Circus, also very satisfying, and personally, I found it satisfying. Yeah, it's about how these two magicians end up falling in love with each other through time via giving each other kind of gifts in the night circus. And these are grand gestures, grand gifts, and only the two of them kind of understand what they mean. And it's very good. I really enjoyed it. I'm also gonna say this last one is more of a funny one. And it's still a very, very feel-good book. It's not just the book, I'm talking mostly about the podcast, but I'm going to say The Adventure Zone. This follows 3 adventurers on a quest to try and find these different relics and destroy them before bad things happen. And you kind of see their journey, and it's very cute, very fun. You should, I don't know if I should say wholesome, because it's fairly adult in some of its content, but it's still a really good fun read. These are the comics, but I recommend listening to the podcast first, so then when you read the comics, it's very cute. Yeah, so those are all my book recommendations. I know there's a lot, I threw a lot at you there, but yeah, those are some feel-good books, and it's because I've been kind of in the mood for some feel-good books. So if you guys are in the mood for feel-good books, these are the books I recommend. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day/night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.